Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter Duel video. And in this video we're going to talk about the next upcoming character that you can expect on Global, but could there be something else in store? Talk about it in this video. So if you're someone who is a player of the SEA region, there's part of this video that's going to be slightly aimed at you, but it's also for global players, okay? So let's talk. Hello fighters, on the 30th of the 4th, I hate month, day, year, it should be day, month, year, at 4 to 7, so the usual time, the Street Fighter Duel servers will be brought down for a scheduled maintenance. Finish all your activities and daily missions before that time to avoid losing progress or unclaimed rewards. First thing you'll notice, that's a day different than usual. It's always Wednesday, this is actually going to be Tuesday, okay, which is unusual. Does it mean things are actually going to come out on Tuesday? Not necessarily. They could do the update and not push anything out until Wednesday, but we don't know what's coming yet. Well, we do know at least one thing that's coming, and that is going to be, we've got a Who's That Pokemon moment. A powerful threat makes their way to the streets. World Warriors, who do you think is approaching? Do you guys know who's approaching? I do. I'll give you a second though. Don't cheat. Who's your guess? Who do you think is approaching? You done? You put your answer in the comments down below. I'm going to show you right now. It is who I'm going to call affectionately Butt Cheek Cammy. I don't know why she's turned that way. Let's turn her back round. Let's make her the right size. That's right. Butt Cheek Cammy. I'm saying Cammy. It's DECAPRE. Same thing. Kinda. I mean, she's a bison doll or whatever, but Butt Cheek DECAPRE or Cammy, whatever your preference is. I mean, it's the same character, but different personality, I guess. So, does it really matter if I call her Cammy? No, we won't call her Cammy. We'll call her Butt Cheek DECAPRE. She is going to be the first unit they've teased that's coming to Global. So expect her to be the usual trial realm, that type of thing. Get your chance of using this unit. Fully expect this unit to be a divination unit. She was actually a master unit over on TW. That's meaningless. I think she will straight up just be an Inferno unit on Global. So if you are swimming in divination tokens and you really want to get some of that ass, then drop your tickets entry at the back door and you can pick up yourself a copy of Butt Cheeks DECAPRE. Now, I keep saying one unit. Why am I saying one unit, you might be wondering? Well, before we delve any deeper, I've told you guys for a while that this 2-week period is strange, okay? Why is it strange? Normally, when there's an event, and we're on our, what I'll call effigy cycle, okay? We get effigy, then the following cycle is HWA, effigy, right? That's kind of how it worked, right? So this is the effigy cycle. What normally happens on the effigy cycle is, for the final week of your event, which would be the Turtles event, you would do effigy warm-up, okay? Then you would have maintenance, drop a new unit, and as soon as the maintenance is over, effigy proper would start. So the first boss would arrive, okay? Then for 2 weeks, you would hit that boss, or hit those bosses, whatever, and at the end of it, you would then run into your next event. So you would have a clear, defined amount of stuff to do in that 2 weeks, which would be your effigy. Week 2, you would get your countdown for the next event. Now, we know the date of the new Turtles event, so we know that 1 week from Wednesday, they will start the new countdown, okay? But during that week, there's no content, because effigy is going to have finished. Now, could there be a reason for that? I think potentially, yes. And if I jump over to the SEA region of the game, you'll see they're about to get the Gore Malaga event, or the Monster Hunter Ken event, okay? Why am I saying that I think this could tie to us? Because that is what happened on TW, right? Now, we're not TW, that does not necessarily mean things are going to be the same, but when we got Monster Hunter Ken, either a few days or a week after Monster Hunter Ken arrived on our version of the game, they got him back for the first time, okay? Now, if they were going to follow the same format, which seems likely, I've got to admit, it does seem likely. If they were going to follow that format, then it stands to reason that we would be looking at potentially getting ourselves a copy or a rerun of the Gore Malaga event. Meaning, if you have not summoned this unit, you would have the opportunity to do so. Now, if you are a TW or an SEA player who's looking at my videos, for you, I recommend Monster Hunter Ken 100%. You're very early in the game, you don't have a lot of units, he will do wonders for your account, okay? Absolutely, if you are in the SEA region of the game, go for this guy, okay? You will simply not regret it, okay? However, if you are a global player, especially if they don't change the currency, okay, I don't think now it is worth your while going for him, okay? Unless they do something crazy like they buff him, which I don't think they're going to do. Oh, they've got Sagat already? Wait, that is quick. I never even realised they got Sagat. If you are someone who is away or whatever and you want to get the unit, then go for it. It's better to summon the unit in that way rather than using Starlight. That would just be a waste of Starlight at this point. If you're happy to waste money, then maybe summon him with money would be an okay idea, right? Now, there's no guarantee this is going to happen, right? But if you've ever had hope that we get a Devil May Cry rerun and you can get yourself a copy of that Virgil EX move, you want to hope that I'm right. Because if I'm right and we get this rerun, then I think that pretty much almost guarantees we will get a rerun of Devil May Cry when these guys run the Devil May Cry collab. So, I don't necessarily think we would get an event, although we could, because they could drop the raid in that 1 week period that there's no content. But I don't think that TW got an event. But the issue is, I don't know if TW got an event in the first place. You guys don't know this. TW was actually a bit of a wasteland that people kind of gloss over when they talk about it. I didn't even realise this, but Dawn pointed this out to me. They got their first ever Rose's Divination 2 weeks before end of service was announced. And we had Rose's Divination for nearly a year, or over a year at that point. So it is actually entirely possible that they got Monster Hunter Ken the first time around without an event. It wouldn't actually shock me. So them not having an event with the rerun doesn't necessarily mean we won't have an event with the rerun, okay? This part is speculation. Again, I think if you're someone who's hoping that you'll eventually get a copy of Virgil, you want to back me on this one and hope that I'm right, because if I'm right, then you've got a chance of getting Monster Hunter. You've got a chance of getting Virgil EX down the line. If I'm wrong and they do not rerun this on Global, I don't know if you'll ever get the Virgil EX. But the only actual guaranteed concrete thing that we do know that is not speculation is the fact that Butt Cheek DECAPRE is on her way. You'll be able to summon her on Global. Maybe it'll be Tuesday, maybe it'll be Wednesday. Don't know yet. But she is coming. I don't have access to TW anymore. Can't remember what type of unit she is. I mean, I think she is like a sub DPS or a DPS. Don't think she's support or anything. Can't remember. Honestly, I just can't remember. But, yes, but they like to show off Cammy's ass, don't they? Anyway, let me know if you are interested in this. Let me know if you are more hoping that I'm right about the second bit of news. And again, if you're watching this and you are part of the SEA region of the game, good luck. This unit, Monster Hunter Ken, was not available using standard currency on Global. It was using one-time use currency called Wishes. You did not get them from the login, just like you guys are not getting them from the login. So far, nothing is different. You need to wait and see, but be prepared to spend if you are going to go for Monster Hunter Ken. But he is worth it. For the early part of the game, almost for, I mean, he's still a good unit now. He is still a good unit now. I just don't know if I would necessarily say that he's worth spending money on now versus newer units. I also guarantee you, Or at least I think I guarantee you. I could be wrong, so it's not really a guarantee. But watch this space. They've given you guys some debuffs, as people call them, or nerfs, to certain units. I have a theory that I'm working on. I don't think they will nerf Monster Hunter Ken in any way, shape or form. And in the future, premium units like Vega, etc., who are completely busted, I don't think they'll nerf them. I genuinely think the only units they're going to nerf are going to be free-to-play, accessible units, or legends because they're cheap. But see units who are actually mega busted and hard to get, like divination units, like special summon units, I don't think they'll change them. I think they will bring them out exactly as is. It's going to be interesting to see, because if that's the case, then they are really just trying to make it harder for non-spenders to compete. But we'll see if I'm right about that. We need to wait for a few more units and then we will know for sure. But anyway, I've been Hayzink. Thank you for watching. As always, I don't know what I normally say here. Peace.